It's time now for the VIC Video News Crime Watch for the week ending October 7th, 2022. The Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force has identified the tourist who was killed while vacationing in the territory on Sunday as Kent Carter of Arlington, Virginia. Carter, the first vice president of the Arlington chapter of the NAACP, was reportedly celebrating his 40th birthday when the vehicle he was in was ambushed by gunmen. When they opened fire, the civil rights activist used his body to shield his girlfriend. She was left uninjured following the incident. The shooting left 2 other people dead, an unnamed employee of a local establishment, as well as another man whose identity has not been disclosed, who was found in an area known as Dockyard on the island of Providenciales, where the shooting took place. The incident is believed to have been part of a suspected gang-related shooting spree on the island, which began in late July. In 4 separate previous incidents, an officer of the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force and 4 others were wounded. However, Carter's death is the first involving a visitor to the territory. TCI Police Commissioner Trevor Botting has requested military aid from the Bahamas, Jamaica, and from Barbados to help tackle the increase in violent crime. In Jamaica, a 17-year-old student who stabbed her schoolmate to death last Thursday has been charged with murder. Both students attended the Kingston Technical High School, and on the day in question, the female student was involved in an altercation with Michian Campbell, who died after sustaining stab wounds in an incident which left staff and students traumatized. Education Minister Favor Williams visited Kingston Technical on Monday, offering words of comfort before addressing plans to assist students with learning to de-escalate conflict. According to the Jamaica Observer, an extensive investigation and interrogation was conducted before the teen was charged. Last Thursday's fatal stabbing was the latest in a string of violent clashes between students since the resumption of in-person classes in schools. Jamaican primary schools are not safe from violence either, as an educational institution in St. Catherine was the scene of an attempted murder, which may have ended in tragedy had police not taken quick action. The Jamaica Gleaner reported on Thursday that the driver of a vehicle was being followed when he veered onto the compound of the Friendship Primary School. Police were contacted and were on hand when gunmen reportedly trailed the car into the school, where they were quickly apprehended. 3 men were arrested and 2 unlicensed firearms seized. The men were identified by police as members of the notorious Klansman gang, one of whom was granted bail this week in connection with a double murder. Police say the men were intent on killing their target and had set out to terrorize the school population of teachers, administrators, and primary-aged children. Also in Jamaica this week, police uncovered a massive phone theft ring after tracking down a reported stolen phone. The St. Andrew South Proactive Investigations Unit uncovered hundreds of stolen phones on Tuesday when their tracking technology led them to a house in St. Andrew. A quick search of the apartment uncovered 200 mobile phones, 9 laptops, 11 electronic tablets, a host of bank cards, and 6 flat-screen televisions, among other items. 1 suspect is in police custody, assisting in the identification of the other members of the theft ring. And in Guyana, authorities have intercepted an ambulance which was reportedly being used to smuggle chicken. On Friday morning, police officers and detectives of the Investigation Division of the Guyana Revenue Authority stopped an ambulance attached to a public hospital in the country's Region 6 and found that it contained a quantity of illicit chicken. The driver was taken into police custody for questioning, as was a security guard. Investigations continue.